Welcome to this demonstration on front and rear wheel removal. Bring the vehicle on the center stand and tilt it from the rear side. Hold them and rotate the front wheel and check it. It should rotate smoothly without uneven rotation. It should be checked through the dial gauges. The wheel rim out axial and radial play should be below 2 mm. Front wheel removal. Support the vehicle suitably in the front under the frame to ensure the front wheel is off the ground. Hold the wheel axle from the left and loosen the hex nut on the right side. Remove the nut and the washer. Loosen the pinch bolt on the fork end of the left side. Then gently tap the spindle from the right hand side and remove from the left hand side. Hold the wheel in the position while taking out the spindle to prevent damage to the wheel speed sensors. Take care not to loosen the spacer on both the left and right hand side of the wheel hub. Remove the wheel speed sensors from the hub. Gently remove the wheel such that the brake disc is free with the caliper and remove the wheel. Place a suitable wedge between the brake pads in the caliper to prevent jamming of the pads in the event if someone applied the brakes. Front wheel assembly. Remove the wedge placed between the brake pads in the caliper. Ensure the pinch bolts in the right hand side are loose. Locate the wheel speed sensor on the right side so that the lugs are properly seated in the hub and the outer lug will slide into the fork end on the left. Hold the spacer between the wheel speed sensor on the left side and insert the spindle through the fork end on the right hand side. Ensure the holes are aligned and do not force the spindle as it may damage the threaded area and the bearing. Tighten the pinch bolt on fork ends on the right hand side. Assemble the washer and hex nut on the spindle. Tighten using a torque of up to 70 Newton meters. Rear wheel bearing plate. Place the vehicle on the center stand so that the wheel does not touch the ground. Rotate the wheel and make sure it rotates smoothly. Hold the tire and move the tire axially. It should not have any play. Check the beading of the tire and uneven wear. Check the wheel alignment. Inspect the noise from the rear wheel during the trail. Check via the dial gauge whether the wheel rim out, axial and radial play is below 2 mm. Rear wheel removal. Ensure the vehicle is on the center stand and on the ground, and the rear tires are about 3 to 4 inches above the ground. Loosen and remove the rear axle. Remove the washer. Gently tap the axle from the right hand side while holding the rear wheel. Ensure the rear brake pads are not disturbed and place a cardboard or a wooden piece in between the brake pads in the caliper. Remove the hub spacer on the right hand side. Remove the axle from the right hand side and be extra careful to ensure that the sprocket spacer on the left hand side does not fall off. Slide out the rear wheel from the swing arm. Remove the sprocket on the left hand side. the 4 cush rubbers and replace them with new ones. Rear wheel assembly. Ensure the cush rubber is correctly located in the rear wheel hubs. Insert the wheel assembly into the swing arms and locate the sprocket lugs correctly. Locate the wheel axle in the rear wheel hub. Position the spacer for the right hand side. Remove the wooden piece of cardboard between the brake pads. And locate the caliper bracket slot on the lug on the swing arm so that the brake disc is between the brake pads. Ensure the mounting axle hole in the swing arm, wheel hubs and caliper bracket are aligned. Do not apply force on the spindle as it can damage the spindle threaded area. Apply torque as per the service manual. Fix the brake hose pipe in the swing arm clips and ensure the brake hose is correctly fixed.